Okay, I do agree that thinking in English is a skill and it is not a cakewalk for all those who are beginners. But it's not impossible. Remember this. Think of an object. He reads what? He reads a book. He reads a novel. He reads the newspaper. So, novel, books, newspaper, these are objects. Now, the question is, what is an object? How to understand that this is object? You need to ask a question by using verb. Okay, that's how you can begin your journey today itself and make 2026 a promising year for your growth. Hello everyone. I hope you all are doing great in 2026. Welcome back to another session of Learning English with Manjumam. Those who are new here, they are here on my channel for the first time maybe. So I welcome you all on my channel Grammar with Manjumam. All the new members, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and also hit the bell icon to get the notification on time. Today I have brought a very important lesson and that is how to think in English. Yeah, thinking in English is very important to become fluent in English. Many people first think in their native language and then they try to translate that into English. And that is the biggest hurdle for learners. Okay, I do agree that thinking in English is a skill and it is not a cakewalk for all those who are beginners. But it's not impossible, remember this. With each conscious efforts and practice, you will be certainly able to think in English. So today I'm going to tell you 5 techniques that will help you to think in English. So here comes the very first one. What is this? Level everything around you in English. Okay? Whatever you find around you, just name the objects. Whatever, maybe like suppose you saw in the kitchen a kerchief. Okay? What is in English? Remember, ladle. Ladle. Apple छीलने वाला, आलू छीलने वाला, English, peeler. Okay? Normally, if you know vegetables name and fruits name, it's perfectly fine. But where we struggle, sometimes we use certain words always in Hindi in our conversation. And day to day conversation would not be difficult at all if you know the objects which you see around yourself. Because what is important initially is to identify all the things in English. Okay, if you know them in Hindi, that's perfectly fine. But you want to learn English as a language, which is not your first language. In that case, learn the words. Every word would help you. Suppose jhadu, broom, pocha, mop. Okay, so identify the things and then suppose you know jhadu is broom, jhadu lagana. Now think for the second word. Okay, what is that second word which I'm talking about? Jhadu is noun, lagana is an action, that is called verb. So झाड़ू लगाने को इंग्लिश में क्या कहते हैं? Again, what is the next point? After learning the articles, you need to learn the verb. झाड़ू लगाना, for this we use the verb sweep. Sweep means झाड़ू लगाना. Okay, in the same way, the other verbs also are very important, like khana, pina, sona, jagna, kudna, dance karna. So in English, okay, nachna ko dance, okay, padhna, study, eat, drink, swallow, okay. So once when you learned the objects and you learned some verbs, so what is the second point? Start forming short and clear sentences. Initially, don't think to use complex and compound sentences or bigger sentences by using conjunctions. Just join one subject and one verb. Okay, like I eat, I am reading, you are reading, she is writing, he is reading a book, he is reading a novel. Now, when you started using these simple sentences, what did you observe? First, you learn word, then you learn verb. So, if you say he reads, okay, or even by mistake, if you say he read, you don't know, suppose grammar, and you said he read, okay, fine. Don't worry about it. He read if you said. Although it is wrong, he reads. All right. I'll tell you why he reads in the next video when I'll make a tenses video. Okay. But he reads. You understood. What is the next point to think? Think of an object. He reads what? He reads a book. He reads a novel. He reads the newspaper. So, novel, books, newspaper, these are objects. Now, the question is, what is an object? How to understand that this is object? If you say he reads loudly, loudly is an object? No, loudly is an adverb. Okay, so don't go deep down into grammar, but try to understand at least subject, verb, and then object for making a simple sentence. All right. So ऑब्जेक्ट पता करने के लिए हमें क्या करना होता है? वर्ब से क्वेश्चन पूछना होता है. क्या लगा करके? सिर्फ दो चीजें. Only two words, that is what and whom. If suppose verb is eat, then eat what or eat whom. So eat whom, I don't think we eat someone. Okay, we eat something. So eat what? Suppose I say I eat an orange. So I eat what? Orange. Okay, so orange is an object. I beat my child. Suppose I say I beat my child. So here what is the verb? Beat. Now again ask a question by using only two words, that is what and whom. I beat whom or I beat what. If I say I beat my son, so what would be the answer? I beat what or I beat whom? The answer would be I beat whom. I beat my son. So what is object here? Son. ओके, सो एक ही चीज़ याद रखना है कि जब भी हमें कोई ऑब्जेक्ट ऐड करना है या ऑब्जेक्ट को आइडेंटिफाई करना है, तो हमारा सिंपल सा फंडा है, यू नीड टू आस्क अ क्वेश्चन बाय यूजिंग वर्ब. ओके, वर्ब से ही पूछना है, किसी और पार्ट ऑफ सेंटेंस से नहीं पूछना है. वर्ब से क्या पूछना है? व्हाट या whom. ईट what और whom. राइट what और whom. बीट what और whom. किल what और whom. और जो आंसर मिलता है, वट एवर आंसर यू गेट, दैट पर्टिकुलर आंसर इज द ऑब्जेक्ट. तो इन दिस केस क्या क्या सीखना है हमको? सबसे पहले सब्जेक्ट, वर्ब, देन ऑब्जेक्ट. ऑल राइट, तीन चीजें, छोटा सा सिंपल सा सेंटेंस, एंड दैट्स हाउ यू कैन स्टार्ट थिंकिंग इन इंग्लिश. And then gradually and slowly you will certainly learn the other parts of the sentences too. Okay, so the first point was learn the words. Second point, use those words into a simple and small but clearer sentence. Let's talk about the third point. Make it a practice to speak better and better and more with each passing day, because you all know practice makes a person perfect. The third point is very important, that always try to talk to yourself, either silently or aloud. So don't feel hesitant. How can I speak in a closed room? How can I speak? There are other people in the house. If they would hear me speaking alone, then they would think that probably the person has gone mad. No. You have to come out of your comfort zone. Jitna aata hai, start speaking. Okay? And try noticing, are you really improving? and you will improve. There is no question of not improving. Okay, because practice makes a person perfect. हर दिन जब हम प्रैक्टिस करेंगे किसी भी फील्ड में, तो प्रोग्रेस दिखेगा ही दिखेगा. Growth will certainly be seen. So third point is not only thinking in English, whatever you are thinking in English, start speaking those sentences either silently in your mind, or if possible, try to speak loudly. Speak it out. Why? Because then your tongue, your muscles would be trained to learn and to grab the correct pronunciation or the accent of this language. Because every language has its own style of speaking. हिंदी के पॉजेज अलग तरीके से होते हैं, इंग्लिश के पॉजेज वी यूज़ देम डिफरेंटली. सो ये बहुत ज़रूरी है. वट एवर यू हैव लर्न, यू हैव एक्सरसाइज्ड while thinking, start speaking them. So this is the third step. Don't forget. Fourth and very important point is, don't get disheartened if you don't know advanced words. Use common words what you know. Avoid trying to use complicated words initially, because you will always feel yourself unable to frame. All right, so don't run behind or don't chase the advanced words initially. Use the simple words which you can easily use them, you can manage to use them. Okay, you don't have to think that so and so speaks so well, uses idioms and phrases, and I'm not able to use something. Like I always say happy, I don't have any other word for saying happy. Later you will understand that you can learn the synonyms of happy, and then you can use amicable, amiable, all these words. Okay, so that's how you can enhance your vocabulary at any point of time. But the first thing is, have confidence and gather some courage to practice every day. It can be 10-15 minutes. You don't have to target that I have to practice every day at least 2-3 hours. No, set a feasible target which you feel you can do it. 5 minutes would be enough, but be consistent. I hope this is also clear. So once you have started using the words which you have learned, now the fifth very important point, and that helps you to improve your fluency, is start describing your day every day. Har din, try to describe it. There are possibilities that in the beginning you will not find suitable words, or would not be convenient enough to speak for more than 2-3 minutes, or maybe even 1 minute. But start using simple sentences. I get up early in the morning, or I am a late riser. I get up somewhere around 7 a.m., 6 a.m., 5 a.m. I am an early bird. I am a late riser. Chote sentences, okay? So you started with first sentence that I get up at so and so time. After getting up, whatever you do, if you go to your puja room or you sit on your bed and then you just join your hands to show your gratitude, that yes, yesterday you had a beautiful sleep, that also you can do. That you can say, I join my hands, I pray to Lord for my well-being, or anything what comes to your mind. Feel free. All right, then अब उठ भी गए, प्रे भी कर लिया, अब क्या करते हैं हम? Think. It can be different for you and for me. Okay, so you can then say, soon after getting up, I take a glass of lukewarm water or normal water. After taking a glass of water, I prefer to have a cup of tea. Then I go to freshen up. छोटे छोटे ऐसे sentences आपको सोचना है कि मैं क्या क्या हर दिन करता हूँ, and how I can describe my day in simple English. All the time I'm just emphasizing on the simple English. Why? Because simple English will make you confident. You will at least think I'm able to speak. अगर आप heavy words के पीछे पड़ोगे ना, then what will happen? You will always land up thinking I can't do it. It's not a cup of tea for me. सिंपल इंग्लिश, छोटे छोटे चीज़ें हम बोलेंगे. अगर कोई सेंटेंस इफ़ यू फील कि नहीं आ रहा है भाई, मुझे नहीं बोल पा रहा है, देन यू आर स्मार्ट इनफ. You know what else to do. What to do? ChatGPT, Google, yes. And if not, I'm there. You can just comment under any of my videos that, ma'am, I wanted to say this, but I could not. I will always be available for you. But the fifth point, which I told you, that is the most crucial part, that try to describe your day every day. क्यों? Because हर दिन हमेशा एक जैसा नहीं होता है. Something different you do every day. Maybe it's festive time, you do different things. Maybe it's working days, you do differently, something different. When you are a child, you go to school. When you are an adult, you go to office or university. So your work and your daily routine more or less changes after a few days. So when you will try to describe your day every day, certainly you will learn something new every day. Okay, मैंने कूड़े वाले को कूड़ा दिया. ओके, अब इसको इंग्लिश में कैसे बोलेंगे? यू विल थिंक दिस व्हेन यू विल डू इट. सो वट एवर यू डू जेन्युइनली, ट्राई टू डिस्क्राइब दोज actions in simple words by using simple verb, subject, object. What is the arrangement of the words that you all know? Subject plus verb plus object. Yes, सबसे पहले subject, then verb and then object. We can't say I fruit eat. I, subject, eat, verb, fruit, object. Once again, recapitulation. Why fruit is an object? Eat what? Okay, so the answer is orange, and this is an object. I hope it is clear that how to use simple words and simple sentences, and that's how you can begin your journey today itself and make 2026 a promising year for your growth. And that's how slowly and gradually you would be able to describe your whole day. You just have to recall all the action words, what all things do you do during the day, and then use them in simple and small sentences. That is it. You have to do only this much. Make it a practice to speak better and better and more with each passing day, because you all know practice makes a person perfect. And then thinking in English would be not difficult for you at all. So thank you so much for watching, learning and supporting me. If you find this video fruitful and helpful, please share it with other learners, with your friends and families too. Stay tuned, keep watching, keep supporting. Until then, bye-bye.